Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk. Going to need to go to sleep pretty soon. Both in real life and fake life. Guess I'll go and make a bed since I brought it up. Uh, oh my, what was that? What was that noise that just protruded? Why am I trying to make an axe? Okay, you still can't drag it. By the way, the silence you just heard was I meant to have made a bed silence. May as well just go ahead and sleep here now since I did it. Since I done it. May as well. May as well, Shook. Good job. You know how to begin these things very successfully. You should be proud of yourself. Well, let's make good use of these. There, if I die, I will have trees. I will have wood. Don't want to wake up and have dead wood, you know? I don't think that made any sense. It's probably good because I don't know. I actually honestly don't know what kind of sense that could have made where it would be good, so ignore that ever happened. It didn't happen. Who didn't see anything? Okay, let's finally hop in this boat and get a move on before I say anything weirder. I do hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. It's Saturday night for me, but it'll be sometime Sunday for you guys if you're actually watching this on the day it comes out. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend. It's been pretty non-eventful so far. I'm okay with. I'm a pretty unexcitable person, so I'm fine with non-eventfulness to some extent. Something you can look forward to, though, if you haven't already seen it. I will probably be putting it out at some point today. Well, today being Sunday, so I'm recording on Saturday. Probably don't need to say that because it's just. I guess I do say that because I know I'm going to just forget and say it, and then things won't make sense. So I'll try to let you guys know, yeah, I'm recording it now, so when I say, yeah, I'm going to put it out tomorrow, you'll be like, on Monday? No, I mean Sunday, because I'm recording this Saturday night. I forget when I'm doing things, so I'm going to assume that you guys won't know exactly when I'm doing things, because I probably might have told you wrong. But anyway, yeah, sometime Sunday, aka today, aka tomorrow, Sunday, there will be a video hopefully go up of I think I mentioned it before, but yeah, there will be a video go up of an Obsidian Gate flashback. It was the night before we switched over to the new server. Well, it wasn't the night before, but it might have been the night before. I honestly can't remember exactly the timeline. But it was when we were definitely done with the server, and we went around and put TNT in places, and things were blown to poop up, and server crashes galore, and painful laughter, good painful laughter. You know, not bad painful laughter, good painful laughter. You know, when your stomach's like, oh my gosh, if you don't quit laughing, seriously, the muscles, they're going on strike. They're going to jump out your belly button and pick it around, which will freak everybody out because it's pretty a natural sight, I would imagine. But yeah, it was a fun night. I looked through the footage a little bit ago, and we all had a fun time. And I don't know why I haven't done anything with that in the last 6 months. I think I was waiting for the other gatekeepers, and then some of the footage got messed up and just kind of wound up or getting deleted or whatever, and just wound up never happening. But I've never actually wanted to delete it because what if I did want to put it up? Which I honestly did. It just been lazy. I have been the most motivated YouTuber this year. I think I'm getting it back now. I think I'm getting my groove back. Can make a movie called When Shook Got His Groove Back. It would fail in the box office, but I mean, you could make the movie. 2 people might see it, and that would be, it'd probably be Tonic and Biz. They'd probably heckle me. That guy's nothing like Shook. That guy's cooler than Shook. Yeah, that's probably what they do. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to get that footage up tomorrow, Sunday, today. However you wish to word it in your brains. Yeah, we put the server through a stress test. And the server failed, by the way. The server failed miserably. MC Pro Hosting was a good server host, but it wasn't impervious to all damage. About several thousand things of TNT. It's not impervious to damage of that magnitude. Seriously, some of it's just gonna be a clip show because you'll be singing exactly the way I saw it, and that was like kind of how I. No, that's actually not as bad as it was. It was constantly freezing on me. The game. It was the game, the server, probably my computer, probably my heart. Everything was freezing. So check that out if you're so inclined to. It was me, Chris, Biz, Zach, aka Genova Destro. Yeah, Zach, Genova Destro, and Scott, which is Death Dealer. Yeah, we had a riotous time. We didn't stop at just TNT. We wound up. Well, I'll just leave it at that. We found new ways to do destruction. What else was I want to talk about? Wow. Well, I mentioned in the last episode that I was amazed that we weren't seeing more of these things. Well, here is more of them. Where's the... You see, I wish there was biome information on here somewhere. I'd be very curious if that part right there was actually part of the mushroom biome and that was one giant bit of it. You know, we've already seen several. It's like, not even exciting anymore. Another mushroom biome. Whatever. Who cares? I've been having trouble feeling, when I record sometimes, of course, it's not just when I record. I think I don't really think I have it, but some sort of form of narcolepsy, because it's kind of always been something I've had, but it's really been pronounced here lately in the last 2 or 3 years, where I'll be like, yeah, I'm really enjoying this thing of which I am doing, and I am enjoying it. I'm watching this awesome, epic show, movie, so awesome. I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open right now. So much trouble keeping my eyes. Keep my eyes open. I don't actually fall asleep, but I start to feel really drowsy. Definitely been pronounced over the last few months. I don't know if I'm sure it's not really a form of narcolepsy, but it does seem to strike a lot of times with no warning. It's really funny, I'll be watching One Piece. That's what I've been watching a lot of here lately. And I'll be like, "Oh man, kick that butt all over the place. Kick that butt. Oh, kick it. Oh, keep my eyes, keep my eyes open." you know, and that's happened a few times, especially in this series. I don't know why. I guess maybe because it's less stressful. It's kind this is actually the reason I started this series was because I wanted a good way to talk. And a good excuse to just talk about whatever I want to. And I guess it works because I just start getting drowsy. It's putting me to sleep. Maybe it's a sleep aid for you guys too. Some people prescribe, sleep medicine to people. This is my prescription. I prescribe that you watch one Shook 50 video a day and you will sleep very, very well. You'll be so bored you may go into a coma. By the way, Shook's not responsible for comas. I'm not paying no doctor bills for no comas. Probably another thing that is the problem is that when I do tend to record, I tend to be pretty active at night, but then it just get to a point where I start feeling sleepy. So I don't know. My body just acts weird sometimes as far as sleep goes. It's probably, I mean, it probably just has to do with how I've always been. I've never been somebody who sleeps regular, if you know what I mean. All during high school. Before then, I never slept that great. I wouldn't just not sleep, but I wouldn't sleep very much, or it'd be kind of late. I know, my mom's actually mentioned before that when I was a kid, like, well, not a kid, a baby, I wouldn't sleep. She's actually talked about how she would sit up with me, like, in her arms and everything, and it'd be like 2 in the morning, and I'd just be like, "I am awake, still awake. You awake?" and sometimes she wouldn't be. So, I don't know. Probably my health has to do with it too. I'm not the healthiest person ever. I have also learned that as I have tried to eat a little bit more healthy in the last few months, monetarily, that's hard to do. Yeah, I'm going to eat more healthy. And wow, that costs twice as much. Well, wow, that one costs more than twice as much as normal. Wow. Okay, I guess I'll stick with what works, I guess. It probably has something to do with it too. But hey, I'm staying awake right now. So far. And it is mostly there in these that I notice it the most. Maybe because I am supplying most of the entertainment, if that's what it can be called. In BioShock, story-oriented games, the entertainment's just there. It's just me to react, basically, and have fun. And hopefully you guys have fun too. But on this, I'm the narrator and the pilot. So sometimes the narrator bores himself to death, and the pilot dozes off, and then that's a disaster. That would be a horrible disaster. Wow, what if a pilot was so boring that he talked himself to sleep? And of course if he did that, the co-pilot would probably fall asleep too. Did that happen in that movie Airplane? No, it didn't happen in Airplane, I don't think. That's random. By the way, if you guys haven't watched the movie Airplane, do yourself a favor. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but it's a great movie. It's it's probably not for everybody, but if you like Leslie Nielsen style humor, kind of how would you describe that humor? I don't know really how to describe it. It's not really slapstick. Definitely not slapstick. Would you describe it as dry? Perhaps maybe dry? There's in the movie Airplane, there's this guy who's a pilot. Well, he used to be a pilot. You guys know how terrible my memory is. It's been probably 10 years, if not longer, since I've seen this movie. So I'm going to try to get the facts straight. Yeah, the guy used to be a pilot in World War. No, this was way past World War II. He's a fighter pilot of some sort, and he kind of had a breakdown, and he quit flying. And the movie takes place on an airplane, like a commercial airplane, not a fighter plane, but a commercial plane, and he likes to talk about his past, and I'm actually kind of scared that this is that the stuff that happens there. Surely it's not what surely I don't call similar things to happen. I do remember he was talking about something like what happened to him in the past, and to just a random old lady on the on the plane. And after the flashback, he looked over and just saw her feet. And she had hung herself while he was talking because he bored her to death. I'm not. Don't sue me. I'm not. I don't think I'm an official cause for suicide. Don't hang yourself. Okay. You can just click that off button. Do that before you do anything drastic. Yeah, that's a good movie, though. Leslie Nielsen's pretty funny in it. Robert Stack is really funny in it. He, people probably don't even know who Robert Stack is nowadays. Kids. Yeah, Robert Stack, he used to be on Unsolved Mysteries. That was a show that I watched a lot as a child. It's probably weird considering that it was all about murder and stuff like that. Though, I mean, a lot of it, the bit that I enjoyed the most was anything like that. I always enjoyed the more supernatural parts of Unsolved Mysteries, where they talk about ghosts and aliens, Bigfoot, like mysterious stuff. I actually remember, I think it was Unsolved Mysteries I was watching about kind of the monster at Lake Champlain, kind of like a Loch Ness monster type deal. I think that's the name of the lake. I remember that. Actually, with as bad a memory as I have, I actually remember that. Yeah, that stuff used to really fascinate me. And yeah, it's probably really weird that I would, as a 7, 8 year old watching that sort of thing. It's probably weird, but that's what I did. I know that Mom has it on Unsolved Mysteries a lot now. I don't remember what channel it is. I just see that she has it on it every now and then, and it's a completely different guy there, of course. I think Robert Stack's been dead for a while, but I've wondered a few times, did I really watch stuff like this when I was a kid? Yeah, this guy, he went and raped people. Oh yeah, this guy, he went and he did some serial killing. I'm just like, really? I was interested in this as a child. I mean, I guess I was interested enough in the more of the supernatural stuff to sit through that sort of thing, but yeah, that's some really random talking there. Oh hey, this is our first desert village that we found. It's not much to look at, that's for sure. Oh, well, there's a little bit more to it, I guess. Not much more to look at. They do have a blacksmith. We will definitely see what's in here. Not much of anything. We'll make use of the bread. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be anything in there. Speaking of Unsolved Mysteries, this is kind of a really random fact. Another random fact of Shook, but I remember in our area we had a really bad ice storm in '94. The power was out for 2 weeks at least. Maybe about 2 weeks. I honestly can't remember. That was early '94, so I was 9 at the time. Yeah. And I remember my dad had got a generator set up, and the thing that we watched on TV with our generator that we were using, I remember, was Unsolved Mysteries. And I think that there was a show called there was, I think it came on before it. I know there was definitely a show called Rescue 911 that used to be on too. I think that would come on before it. I don't think Robert Stack hosted that, but for some reason I'm wanting to think he did. This is like the Robert Stack episode. That's a very strange theme for a Minecraft video. Welcome to the Robert Stack themed episode. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits here. I forgot to look and see what time I started. I'm so bad at that. I did try, I was going to try to use Action to record some of my Minecraft stuff, but I think it does record Minecraft a little bit slow. I don't know why, but it seems to me that it does. Seems like the frame rate was very inconsistent. The video actually didn't look bad, but it felt really sluggish as I was playing it. So I don't want it to be sluggish when I'm playing it. You know, that'd be a great way to fall in a ravine and die. So let's not do that. Ooh, I totally sheared him as I was falling into the water. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed. I don't say this very often. I do try to remember to say it every now and then. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like. It does help. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a weird mannequin-looking Robert stack in your closets that you offer graham crackers to every night. Second thought, don't tell me that. I don't want to know that if that's the case. Just keep it to yourself. Yeah. Let me know what you think. Leave any topics that you want to talk about, that want me to talk about. If you want me to talk more about Robert Stack, then you're weird. And I probably would have to do some research to do that. Because I've really talked about as much of him as I know. He was in Airplane 2. He was funny in it, of course, I'm sure. I think he was. I can't remember for sure. I think he was. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. See you next one, folks.